Tamar Braxton is responding to Jason Lee, accusing her of claiming that Kandi Burruss-Tucker wears fake designer outfits. And I can't believe this. I have something nice to say about Marlo Hampton.
All right, girl.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta season has begun, and a lot of you have been asking, where are the taglines? Well, the taglines were dropped earlier today, and I'll talk about that in a separate short form video. Be sure to follow us on the Kempire Shorts channel so you can see my thoughts and ratings of the Real Housewives of Atlanta taglines. But since we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we have to talk about Kandi Burruss-Tucker. Happy belated birthday to Kandi. She was surprised by her husband, the one that we were talking about, the one that Mama Joyce loves to call an opportunist. Well, he surprised his wife of almost 10 years with a trip, but he also had a lot of people join her, including her friends like Monyetta, and even Kenya made a surprise visit. Literally, as she's making this video, she is surprised when Kenya gets on board this plane for this trip that they're having. They're having a good time.
Friends are like popping up on this plane, and I didn't know that they were all coming. Like, I knew like 1 or 2 people were coming, but it's like multiple friends are showing up, and I just started like crying uncontrollably. Oh my God! And I've been crying. Thank you. Wow, I was just fussing at Kenya earlier because Kenya had texted me earlier, and I was like, "You texted me and you didn't even say happy birthday." And here she is going for my birthday, and she said she didn't even know. This is crazy.
And she was really emotional because Todd surprised her with, I think she was really even more emotional when she saw a Kenya show. Because, you know, it's hard to get Kenya to do anything because Kenya is trying to build her brand, but also she has a daughter, and it's not, Kenya's trying to get out there. I can see that in this last year of her life. She really is trying to do all the things. So you can see her get really emotional about that. And as we're talking about Kandi, of course, you know, this season, a lot of people are saying Kandi is just aggravated by everybody, especially people like Sheree and Marlo. Well, Marlo was on Jason Lee's show, and Jason Lee decided to bring up a personal conversation that he had with Tamar Braxton.
Marlo does not have the fake designer clothes that Tamar said Kandi's wearing. Tamar DM me. I probably not shouldn't say this, but Tamar, I've been drinking and I'm gonna blame it on Diddy and the De Leon juice because I've been sipping. Tamar said that Kandi be wearing fake designer clothes.
Now, see, I have not witnessed that in front of me. Who have I witnessed wear fake?
You already know the long history of Tamar and Kandi's beef. We thought the beef was done. Then the beef reignited a couple of months ago. And it seemed to simmer. They are not in a good place. They don't see it for each other. However, Jason Lee just reignited issues because he claims that in a DM message with Tamar Braxton, which he probably has the receipts, Tamar, I hope you deleted it. He claims that Tamar told him that Kandi rocks fake designer, whatever, clothes, bags, whatever it may be. And it wouldn't be the first time that a housewife has been accused of wearing fake. Okay, look, across the board, from Beverly Hills, New Jersey, Potomac, and even in Atlanta. And one thing I have to say about Marlo, she was just like, you know what? I've never witnessed that. And they've been around Kandi for a very long time. And Marlo, at any point where she could get a dig at Kandi, she will take it. However, I respect Marlo in this particular instance because I felt like, oh no, she's going to tell the truth in this regard. Because every other moment where she can lie on Kandi or take a dig at Kandi, she usually does. But in this particular instance, she was like,
I ain't never seen that.
Hell no.
I was a little shocked because I expected Marlo to be like, well, you know the girls. But Marlo's like, I have never witnessed that. Well, now, of course, Tamar wants to defend herself. Tamar is clearing her name, and she posts a couple of messages, actually. First message she posted, she was with her sisters, which is always nice to see because we don't see Braxton family Daniels anymore. Oh, wait, let me pause that. We don't see her with her sisters anymore. And she posted this video of her sisters hanging out, and apparently Tony just discovered the song Baby Mama by Fantasia. And she captions this by saying this: healing is a real thing for me. I'm not on the phone talking about people. I'm actually praying for people and myself to do better, be better, and react better. I don't always do everything right, but that's life. And being kind to myself is forgiving myself when I have setbacks. And she's had some recent setbacks because you already know every time Tamar says that she is healing or she's in a better place, she is mature, she's not that girl she used to be, she shows us like, oh, she hasn't changed. But I'm going to, give her this moment. She says, I speak peace over every situation that has caused trauma and hurt. God can do anything. She didn't stop there. Because then she posted on her social media where I'm blocked. It's okay. On her Twitter. She says, and let me say this, not only did I not say that, my desire to have peace and resolve over the whole situation. Everyone gets triggered when they are hurt. All right, look, so she's denying that she ever said this to Jason Lee. What do I believe? I believe she did. Look, I believe Tamar is petty. I believe Tamar may have said it. Did she mean it? Was there any sort of real fact in it? Because at the end of the day, if Kandi was rocking fake, which I don't think that she is, we know in real life that Kandi could afford it if she really wants to afford stuff. But I also don't believe that Kandi's rocking fake. Just saying. Because when we talk about astrological signs, Tauruses, look, we like the finer things in life, and we do not want to rock fake. We want the real thing, and if we can't have the real thing, we will wait until we can have the real thing. Just in my humble opinion. But do I believe that Tamar actually said this? I do. Look, I do. I believe she did say it. Did she say it in a moment of anger or a moment of commiserating? Because you already know Jason Lee and Kandi have their little beef that's going on, I guess because she didn't do an interview with him and he was upset about it. So they have their little beef. So he blames the liquor for him sharing this information. But I believe it actually happened. Was he trying to be messy? Yes, but I do believe that he was commiserating with Tamar in the DMs and she said this. Tamar, you know what have showed growth and healing? Admitting I said it, I didn't mean it, I was angry. It is what it is. I apologize, Kandi. I shouldn't have said it. That would have been growth. Not I never said it. But maybe she didn't say it. I don't know if I believe it. Jason, drop the receipts. I mean, that's the only way to clear your name, Jason, to get some credibility, after the whole, Queen Elizabeth situation. Just saying. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on what Tamar had to say, your thoughts on what Jason Lee had to say, Marlo almost defending Kandi in a way. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow me, lead it. Just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.